Hey guys, it's Bonkers here, and honestly I think this might actually be the peak of all of my heavy builds. So in this video, I'm going to speak about the best enchants you can use, the weapons, the talents, the mantras, and the best text and synergies you can implement to make the most of this build. I'm not going to waste any of your guys' time. I'm going to get straight into the app segment, and then we're going to show some gank footage. Hope you guys enjoy the video. So first of all, I'm going to speak about the enchant. I'm actually running Bluster, so I can use the Bluster proc as a sort of combo extender, but an alternative to Bluster would 100% be Solar because of its effect, which is tempo and ether regen reduction, which coordinate really well with the talents that I'm running. I'll get more into detail on all of the important talents later in the video. So now I'm going to get into why I'm using certain mantras and talents and how they can help you massively in ganks. But before that, I'm going to get into the weapon of choice for this build, and that's going to be the Duskguard Axe because its crit guard breaks like 90% of the time, which works super well with Dark Waltz, therefore stealing half of our opponent's tempo, which most of the time gives us a free inescapable combo because they don't have enough tempo to fend. Another bonus with going the stats that I went with on this build is that your M1s proc Fear the Dark on every single hit, allowing for loads and loads of back hitting potential if you know how to utilize it correctly. Now on this build, I actually went with 50 fort pre-shrine and 25 fort post-shrine. I see loads and loads of arguments that are saying stuff like, isn't 50 fortitude pre-shrine really bad? And my response to that is no. You only lose 17 effective HP, which is like 1m1 against an average build, and besides that, if you're worried about 50 fortitude pre, just get on a Vesperian, to be honest. Like, the kiting will make up the difference. Now I'm also going with 25 willpower on this build, and I hear a lot of people saying that it's really bad, but honestly it's really just not. I'm going with 25 willpower, and that allows us to get the talent Disbelief, which halves the duration of the charmed status effect, and literally every single talent or mantra that gives you the status effect charmed gets the duration cut in half. For example, the Allure enchant and the charismatic cast talent go from 10 seconds charm to a 5-second charm, and also the Dread Whisper mantra and the Sing mantra go from 7.5 seconds to 3.25 seconds. This is the last bit of the app segment, so you guys can see how this build performs in ganks, but I'm going to tell you about why I'm using the Sing mantra. I see a lot of people saying that Sing is really bad, but Sing in large ganks can be very benefiting if you apply stratus stones to it. Assuming the opponent has already been charmed, you can ultimately use Sing to stun them, maybe in a combo to help your friend or to start one yourself. I think it's about time I get into the text and synergies you can use alongside this build. Now trust me when I say this build is very strong at roll catching because of me using mantras like Coral Spear, Rapid Punches and Shoulder Bash. Coral Spear and Shoulder Bash are by far my favourite to use because almost nobody can predict a roll catch with either of these mantras. And if you don't know what a roll catch is, I'm going to put up a little explanation video guide to show you how to roll catch and what roll catching is. So here's a clip of me roll catching with Shoulder Bash and how I extended it into a combo. But I'm pretty sure you can find combos that suit yourself and your playstyle way better. This next combo I'm going to put on screen is me roll catching with the mantra Coral Spear. I then extend this into a combo that's way better than the previous one. A lot more damage and much harder to counter and parry. Now I'm going to show some clips so you guys can see how good the build actually is. I hope you guys enjoyed the rest of the video. Bonkers out.